Hey, freaky family, it's question time at Capital City Paranormalist. So listen to this story and give me your opinions on it. And if you don't, I might be waiting under your bed later. All right, fam. I don't got a video for you today, but I got a question for you. And I don't know. It's something that's been discussed around my place here for the last couple of days because it's something that happened to a friend of mine, and we've all got varying opinions on you know what how, who was kind of at fault for what took place in this particular incident. And I kind of thought I'd reach out and see if I could get some feedback from some members of the Freaky Fam because I know. Hey, we got a lot of smart people in the Freaky family, so may as well utilize everybody's brain here, right? Okay. Well, anyways, this is the situation. I have this friend. Uh, we'll call we'll call him McLovin. We'll call him McLovin. Now, this particular friend, he's a he's a good-looking guy. Um, Problem is he knows he is. Okay, and I don't know. He kind of, he kind of uses it, and he's always going on about how pretty he is and how beautiful he is, and how good looking he is, and that he's an extremely good looking person and whatnot. Anyways, my friend was at the bus stop the other day, and while he was at the bus stop, a vehicle full of girls drove by, and according to him, there was a few girls in there that were really, really cute, as he would put it. Um, and there was a couple older ladies, so maybe a mom and a grandma and some daughters, something along those lines. Well, he was looking at them as they were driving by, and apparently, as he puts it, they were all gawking at him, staring at him because he's so beautiful. Well, while all this was going on, um, okay, this is going to get a little bit rough here, so if you're squeamish, I suggest that you maybe skip ahead to another video because you might not want to hear about this because it's a little bit brutal. Okay, it's I mean it's a terrible shame what happened, but like I say, we got varying opinions on who was at fault here with this whole incident. But anyways, while the girls were looking at him and while he was staring at the girls as they were driving by, the girl in the passenger seat in the front seat had a dog that she was hanging on to that was connected to a leash in a body harness, full body harness for the dog. The dog jumped out the window. The dog went under the back tire of the vehicle while the girl was still holding onto the leash. The dog was tragically ripped right out of the harness. The girl was left there with the leash and the harness still in her hand after everything was said and done. Well, my friend said he ran out to the dog to try and stop traffic and go and try to help the dog. But he knew when he got there that there was no helping the dog. It was just moments before death. So he had told the girl, don't come to the back of the car. Don't come and see the dog. Just let the dog pass because it was really bad. He didn't want to put them through any more trauma than what they just went through. Anyways, that all takes place, and he helps them out and whatever. They're on their way, and he makes his way over to my place, and he's telling me the story. Well, after he told me the story, I was kind of baffled because I said, I said that that story alone could be like so could go so many different ways, or it could be so many different things. Like what was he's thinking that the way he looks at it is, well, see, now I'm so good looking now, even dogs are killing themselves now. Jumping from the vehicle to jump to come to me, whatever. And I'm looking at it as, number one is, a tragedy like this, it extends out so far, and I'm telling him, my God, man, I just, you're not seeing the tragedy in this whole thing. I mean, what if that was Grandma's dog in the back seat and the dog jumped out, and now this girl that was looking at my friend has to, you know, deal with what Grandma's going to go through of what just happened because maybe she wasn't paying attention that she should have been to the dog. If the dog's a jumper, I mean, she should have been holding on to that dog as far as I'm concerned. But I don't know. Um, you know, like um, I don't even know who, is it the dog's fault just for jumping? Is it the person's fault that was holding on to the dog for not holding on to the dog properly? Um, was it because they were staring at my friend? Was it because he was staring at them? I don't know. I know it's a really sad situation, and my prayers go out to the family and to the dog that lost his life and everything. But I don't know. It's been weighing on my friends what little bit of a conscience he has, I guess. Um, and he's just wondering. He's starting to wonder if it's his fault. Is it their fault? Is it the dog's fault? Like I don't know. But I just thought I'd touch base with you guys and tell you the story. I mean, it's such a crazy story. Such a crazy story. It's such a tragic event as it is. But what are your views on this thing? What are your views on this story? Because, I mean, my friend is kind of shallow, and I do tell him this all the time. And he's kind of conceited where he thinks he's so good looking and whatnot. And then an event like this happens, and, it's a huge tragedy happens. And, what's your opinions on this whole thing? Maybe just throw me out some opinions so I can show him, so he can see what varying opinions would be on the whole situation, because it's just so ridiculous you wouldn't even believe that it ever happened anyways. But yeah, it did. So anyways, yeah, if you want, let me know what you guys think about the situation, and was anybody at fault? Was it the dog's fault, or was it just a plain old unforeseen tragedy? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, and I will definitely show my friend so he can see what the varying opinions are, and check in later for a new video coming out. I just wanted to get this out there and see what you guys thought. And yeah, other than that, I will see you later, my friends, my freaky fam. Au revoir.